NFL week number 1, Sunday, six-pack. Let's start off in Florida. It's the Dolphins and the Jaguars. These two teams haven't played for about 3 years, Cam, so nothing there. But I'll give you this before I say Dolphins minus 3 points is the line at Sports Interaction. Is this a possible look ahead for the Dolphins? Because next week, it's the Buffalo Bills.
Hey, it's week 1, but I think it could be. And I'll tell you, I really like Jacksonville. You got to keep Steffi Graf, a.k.a. Trevor Lawrence, upright. This is a very good Jacksonville team. They got weapons. I like ATN. I'm going to tell you something, Dave. I like the upset in this game. I'm going to take the Jaguars. That's plus 3 paws and claws. Let's get it done, Jacksonville.
Hey, speaking of the Bills, they host the Arizona Cardinals at home. 6-point favorites are the Bills. Are the Bills overlooking this spot for the Dolphins as well?
Cardinals could be a dangerous team with that offense, Dave. I'm not sure what their defense is going to do, but McBride and Marvin Harrison Jr., they got a lot of nice spots there. Murray will be better. As for Buffalo, very good home team. That's a lot of points, though, Dave. Right now, I'm going to take Buffalo to win by a touchdown, but man, I can be convinced with Arizona that offense is dangerous.
Next up, it's game number 3. It's the Texans, 2.5-point favorites at Sports Interaction against the Colts. I'll give you this, Cam. Last 4 games, the road team has walked out of the building with the win.
That's crazy. I'm going with the home team and the Colts getting 2.5 in this spot. Everybody's high on Houston. I think they're a good team, but I really like the spot for Richardson in Indianapolis. I think that defense steps up. I'll tell you something, too. That running game, Dave, a healthy running back, Jonathan Taylor, will be huge for the Colts. Give me 2.5 horseshoes as a dog.
You know what? Both of those teams are looking at playoff spots. I like the Texans just because it's under a field goal.
Yep.
That's where we'll differ there. Let's move on with the Broncos and the Seahawks and the debut of Bo Nix.
Dave, steam. This baby opens up at 4, now at 6. Producer Sean's losing his mind. He's a Bronco fan. I'm a Seahawk fan, but I'll tell you, the Seahawks know Bo Nix big time. Even though the coordinator's an offensive one in Grubb, he's seen him play twice against the Huskies, and the Huskies beat the Oregon Ducks. Let's remember that, Dave. I'm telling you, the McDonald era in Seattle starts off with a win. Seahawks by 10. They cover the big number.
Let me ask you one thing, though. So I like the McDonald era. I like the idea of no more Carroll because his day has passed.
He's a cheerleader.
He is. But Geno Smith, the trustworthy Geno Smith. Do you?
Yeah, I do, actually. And Seattle's got a really good running game, too. That's the one thing. I think Walker's going to be huge. And look at their receivers, Dave. DK Metcalf's going to get involved. Smith and Jigba. Like, they got guys. Lockett. Like, I'm telling you, the Seahawks offense is going to be a hell of a lot better. And their defense will be cleaned up because Pete's not there anymore.
Let's move on to the Cowboys and the Cleveland Browns. It's much easier playing Cleveland in September, Cam, than it is in December.
Yeah, but you're still up against Jim Schwartz, a guy that's had many, many months to prepare for this Dallas Cowboys offense. I love the Browns in this spot. They're great at home against good teams. I like Cleveland Brown in this one. It's only 2.5, Dave. I think they beat the Cowboys by 4.
Finally, Sunday Night Football, Rams and Lions. Lions 3-point favorites. Stafford versus Goff. Of course, last year during the playoffs, the Lions eked out a win.
Man, it was a tight game, Dave. And I'll tell you something, the Lions, we have big expectations, and they got to come out of the gate hot. I love this team. As for the Rams, very, very good, but very, very thin. I think Detroit's a better team on offense, and I know what the Rams defense is going to do to slow these guys down. Lions by 7, Dave. Restore the roar in the Motor City.
Enjoy your Sunday night six-pack.